I decided to speak out. I decided to tell the truth. And no matter what, freedom is not free. So you guys remember where I'm standing, because this is where the...
But see, when Ali Carter came back and, also addressed it, now that's just dead. They wanted to believe those phonies. They wanted to believe those fakes. Just like they wanted to believe Courtney Burgess.
If Ali Carter ended up dead tomorrow, would y'all really be surprised? Like, genuinely. Because at this point, the way the industry's moving, it's not even suspicious. It's looking predictable. Ali been out here dropping bombs on the music game like it's her full-time job. And sis ain't whispering. Nah, she's yelling, screaming even. She said the females ain't just into that body shipping no more. They doing rituals, stealing infants, sacrificing and sipping blood for anti-aging serum. Now, normally, we throw that in the conspiracy TikTok folder, right next to Bigfoot and Beyonce being a clone. But here's the gag. Jaguar Wright just came through and backed it all up, and then some. And y'all know Jag been dragged, arrested, and damn near erased for saying less. So again, if Ali Carter vanishes or mysteriously enters the unalive category, don't say nobody warned you.
I never feel bad for people who don't feel bad for anyone other than themselves. These are extreme narcissists.
So, Jaguar Wright got on camera and said, y'all think Diddy the one trying to take Ali out? Nah, baby. It's deeper than that. And it ain't who y'all think. Now, when I tell you the internet gasped, baby, jaws drop harder than Bad Boy's PR stock. Now look, we ain't saying she told the truth. What we also ain't saying is she's lying. What we are saying is, the way Jaguar keeps slipping through the cracks like a spiritual ninja, either God got her covered or she got the FBI nervous, or both. Jag say they tried to take her out, tried to Cat Williams too, and now they done moved on to Ali Carter cause she's making too much noise. Brands is looking like an industry hit list, and these folks ain't going out without singing first. And allegedly, it ain't even Diddy behind the scenes this time. That's just the smokescreen. Allegedly, someone else is calling the shots, someone even messier than Puff.
It's funny, everyone else in the world seems to have a more accurate picture of the Carters than Americans do. Way the Daily Mail is just pulling up all those lovely pictures from a very, very young Destiny's Child and a very adult Mr. Carter.
Now listen, the stuff Ali's saying, it ain't just disturbing, it's downright stomach turning. Sis saying she's being hunted, not watched, not followed, hunted, like a damn deer in the woods. She claims goons broke into her house. She showed footage. She said they tried to poison her. She's scared not just for herself, but for her family. And honestly, whether you believe her or not, somebody did wreck her whole crib. Somebody did leak her license plate. Somebody did dox her home address. That ain't paranoia, that's receipts. Now what got everybody shook is what she say they trying to silence her for. Sis says she witnessed, allegedly, high-level entertainment folks doing rituals on young people. Not just body shipping, but straight up demonic horror movie type mess. We talking metal chains, animals, and folks bathing in baby blood. Like this real life American horror story. And she ain't saying this secondhand, nah, she claims she saw it with her own two eyes, friends. Woo. Now, before I even break this next part down, let me just say, trigger warning. What Ali claiming sounds like some demonic Saw X meets Bohemian Grove type mess. According to her, allegedly, they out here taking young people, like 3 and 4-year-olds, and doing unspeakable things. She say these poor souls are being tied up in barns, SA'd by animals, recorded for pleasure, and then used in full-blown satanic rituals. She said people out here strapping up young people by metal hooks from ceilings to harvest blood for adrenochrome. Now pause. Now I know that sounded like some made up Reddit thread that got banned for going too far, but she say this is real. She say the reason people don't believe her is because it's too awful to be real, and honestly, that's the part that hit different. Sometimes the truth be so dark, your brain straight up rejects it. Like, cause if it's real, then that means we've been sleeping through a nightmare in plain sight. You might be wondering, okay, but if all this is going on, where's the Amber Alerts at? Where's the missing posters? Baby, Allie got an answer for that too. She say these ain't regular old neighborhood kids. No, she claimed most of the victims not even from here. Allegedly, these kids get shipped in from third world countries. Quiet like, untraceable, disposable. You ever wonder why Diddy got hit with that human charge out of nowhere? You thought it was just about parties? Allegedly, that was the surface level scandal. According to Allie, rituals was part of it too. Now again, we not saying it's facts, but we are saying it's strange how so many celebs got ties to foundation work in poor countries, and somehow kids go missing and nobody blinks. Oh, but baby, this next part, if what Allie said is true, we've entered a new level of nasty. We're talking elite level filth with no damn bottom. She said Diddy allegedly used to throw these freak-offs where it wasn't just young females, it was males too. Young males who weren't allowed to eat before the event, not because of their nerves or nothing, but allegedly the goal was for them to get sick, like diarrhea and throw up. Here's the part that made my soul evacuate. Some of his associates allegedly had a fetish for all that. Like they wanted them youngins to poop during the act, and if the youngins got sick on somebody, they'd be forced to lay in it, eat it, be humiliated while it was all filmed. And before you say, that's gotta be fake, Allie described the whole thing like she'd been there. She called it Pig Night. Y'all, Pig Night.
When I found the episode of Pig Night, then I realized what was going on. And it took me, I have cried myself to sleep so many times this past week. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot. It's a lot to process. It's a lot to process as an adult to say this was. I still don't even know what words to put to that. I'm still trying to. It's a lot to process as an adult. It's a lot to process that they were called pigs. You can feed a pig anything. Pigs will eat.
If she lying, she need to be in Hollywood, cause that imagination's scary. But if she telling the truth, baby, burn the whole damn industry down. So after Allie dropped all them truth bombs, what happened? Somebody pulled up on her like it was the purge. Her whole crib got ransacked. I'm talking straight chaos, like somebody was looking for something or trying to send a message. And get this, she wasn't even home, which honestly sounds like a miracle in itself. Cause if she had been, we might be talking about her in past tense right now. She went live showing the aftermath, broken windows, flipped furniture, just destruction all over. She said they came not just to scare her, but to silence her. But she didn't stop there. She pointed fingers. She straight up said people in certain organizations, allegedly tied to known shady names, leaked her address, her license plate, and her whole location, put a target on her back like she a threat to national security.
But we lost our house. We lost our finances back in December. We're not going to ask you for money, but I just want to tell you the truth because this is how it goes. You get pressured, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that mattered.
Now, this is the part that hit different, because Allie ain't just crying about her own safety. She breaking down about people around her, her family, her friends, her man, her kid. She said they didn't sign up for this. They just got caught in the blast radius. Imagine being hunted down, stalked, and poisoned just for telling what you've seen. And now you gotta worry about your mama getting snatched, your cousin getting jumped, or your baby going missing. Now, friends, that's a different kind of fear. She said, and I quote, "Y'all took everything. The only thing I care about now is the people I love, and I can't even get them out the way." Whew, whether you believe her or not, that don't sound like clout chasing. That sound like a woman running for her life. Literally. Now look, we not just gonna sit here and nod our heads like everything Allie spitting is gospel that no one can dispute. Nah, we gotta ask the real question. What if it's all cap? What if this ain't nothing but one big mental breakdown wrapped in a trauma and attention? It's possible, real talk. We done seen folks get lost in the sauce before. Sometimes folks see demons where there ain't none. Sometimes trauma makes you believe you saw things that didn't happen. That's real. But here's the thing, that ain't the only possibility. Cause what if the reason she sounds so crazy is cause it's actually that dark? What if the story sound made up because the truth been buried under a PR machine for decades? And let's not act brand new, cause folks laughed at that whole Epstein-ish too until they couldn't no more. So here's what we gonna do, fam. We gonna hold space for both truths. Yes, Allie could be exaggerating. Trauma can do that. Mental strain can warp things. But also, the system is known to chew people up and spit them out before you even realize they were trying to warn you. It's easy to call a woman crazy when things she's saying sound too wild to be real, but history is full of people who got called delusional until the receipts hit CNN. So, maybe Allie is crying out for help. Maybe she is being hunted. Or maybe it's both. Maybe she saw some things no human should ever have to see, and now she's unraveling, trying to make sense of it. Either way, one thing is clear. She ain't the first, and if the cycle keeps going, she won't be the last. But what do y'all think? Do y'all really believe Allie Carter's being hunted down for exposing the industry? Or is this just a case of trauma unraveling on live? Is Jaguar Wright proof that the truth tellers always get punished first? Or is she just another voice being lost in the noise about Allie being 1 foot in a grave? Or is this all just some over-exaggeration? And most importantly, if what these women are saying is true, how many more gotta cry out before folks finally listen? Drop y'all thoughts in the comments, cause I really want to hear what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all later.